Man, I'm here on my 30-minute work break again. For those that watch all my other videos recently, I'm always filming on my work break. And I think it's because working for something that I don't like, working for someone or something that I have no passion towards, really pushes me to get out of that situation. Like, I know it's so easy to just work 5 days a week, have 2 days off, work 5 days a week, have 2 days off. But man, in those moments where I start work at 8 a.m., like at 8 a.m. on the dot, it's just like, I wish this day was mine. Even at my old job, I had a lot of time where I could just sit down and do whatever. It was at a tip. It was at like a rubbish tip. And I was like, fuck it. I'm bringing in my laptop. I'm going to start making beats. And just the atmosphere of being at work really just motivated me to then make beats. And I can't say the same for this job that I'm working now. I don't really have a lot of time to myself, and that's why I use my 30-minute break. But I'm really right now just trying to harness this hatred and this, I don't know, I guess you could say disappointment to the job that I'm working now. I'm really trying to harness this energy and just put it into something that can get me out of that. And I'm not even saying this YouTube's going to be it to get me out of that. I'm not saying the clothing brand that I started that heaps of you followed from the last video, thank you. I'm not saying that that's going to be what gets me out of this job. But like, I've tried so many different things, so many different avenues, that I know one time that something's going to stick. Something has to stick. I've been so persistent throughout my life. Even just trying to join FaZe back in the day. Couldn't join FaZe as a sniper, so tried to join FaZe as an editor. And even then, that editing skill then progressed into what I do now. There's just always going to be things that I take out of my endeavors that are going to be used, that's going to be useful in the future. And I really want you guys to do the same thing, where it's like, just do stuff. Don't let your 9 to 5 or your job or your part-time job be the only thing you do. Like, don't let them own you like that. Don't let the way that this world's set up own you. Because like, the time is yours. The time is yours, but it's just gotten a bit hazy and a bit messy with, you know, the time is ours, but we got to use it to earn money, to pay rent, to support people. And I don't necessarily advise quitting your job and chasing whatever dream you have. I think you can chase a dream that you have while you work a job, and then eventually, when you feel like you need to make the leap, make the leap. And I slightly regret not making a leap with what I had with music production. I don't know if you guys know what type beats are, but essentially you just make beats for rappers and you upload it every day, and people will buy your beat. And I was making a decent amount of money every month, pretty much 1/3 of what my current job is providing every month. And I do look back that if I took the leap, I might have been able to really take that somewhere. But you know what, I didn't. So it is what it is, and it was what it was. So there's no point looking back and regretting that. But to my point, it's just work a job while you try and figure out what you want to do. And then when something's talking to you, when the universe is like giving you hints, like, take that leap. And I think that's what I've been missing out on my whole life. I've never really took a leap per se. I've always just waited. Although I've done stuff, I've always just waited. Like, we go on YouTube, we go on Twitch, we go on whatever, and people are doing it. People are living their lives for themselves. Like, it's possible. It's so possible, especially in today's day and age with the internet. We don't have it in Australia, but even just the TikTok creator program or whatever it's called, like, you could just steal people's content, go viral, get some money on the side. You have 5 of those accounts doing similar numbers. You've got a decent amount of money there. You really just got to put stuff into perspective. You really want to work just for the sake of working and surviving. Because like, I don't. It's really like burning inside of me that I want to escape this. Because I know it's not necessary. I've known since I was a kid trying to join FaZe. I've known since I tried to throw live shows. I've known since I've tried to produce music. Like, it's so possible. Even seeing that my videos inspired some people to make similar videos, that's crazy. I love that. I love that so much. I started this channel because of a dude called Why Learn, and he's still pumping out videos a little different to mine, more advice style in the way of like dating and stuff like that. But like, be inspired. You see someone doing something that you want to do, just do it. Don't work a 9 to 5. We don't need to do this. We're in a new age where we just don't need to do this. I'm not trying to sell you some scam or some course. It's so possible. People are doing this. We don't need to do this. Let that work alarm that you have every 5 days motivate you, man, to get out of setting an alarm. Like, imagine a life where you don't need to set an alarm. We've been setting alarms since we're in fucking high school. Imagine waking up because you're excited to live the day. Because you're excited to work on what you want to work on. Not no one else. Not someone else's dream. Let your boss that's always repeating the same annoying tendencies inspire you to get away from having a boss. Like, I'll do a video edit, I'll make it super creative. I'll be like, yeah, this is perfect. And then I'll get like 4 rounds of revisions where the creativity is just stripped from the video. And it was better on the first version. I'm not sure if you guys are working in trades or corporate, but if you're working in a trade, like, you don't need to burn your body like that. If you're working in corporate, you don't need to burn your mind like that. Like, there is a healthy balance there. Really just let whatever negative stuff is going on at your job, or whatever negative feelings you feel at your job, push you to make your own job that won't even feel like a job, because it's just like you're just existing, you're doing what you want to do. And especially if you work at a big company, man. Like, if you work, I'm trying to think of a brand that's in many countries so someone can relate to this, but like, if you work at Amazon, you think fucking Jeff Bezos cares about you? You think they won't just replace you if you left? God forbid you die. They will replace you instantly. Literally happened at my work the other day. I'm probably going to even make a video on it. Because, like, RIP to bro, but someone recently passed away at my company. And there was a pizza party. My rest in peace pizza party. And the next week, business as usual. People are talking about him like he just left the job. Like, I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be you guys. And I'm really letting that motivate me to do something. In fact, when the dude passed, I literally said to my partner, this has made me think about starting a gaming channel. You know what I did? I made a gaming channel. And now I have 12,000 of you guys to talk to just vent to inspire. RIP to bro. I'm not going to say his name because I'm not trying to dox myself, but RIP to bro. Like, it's crazy. Seeing how a workplace treats someone after they pass is crazy. And it really just kicks you in, well, for me at least, it just kicked me in the right direction. And just a awakening, not that I didn't know it was already there, but awakening like, oh, you can be replaced. It's not important. A month has gone by and shit, it's like he didn't even work there. And even just knowing that those around me are making maybe even double what I make, triple what I make. Shit, the owner probably makes 10 times what I make a year. Even just knowing that is enough to make me despise whatever company I'm working at. And I'm just going to use that to go into whatever I want to go into. Work on whatever I want to work on. Before I end the video, I just want to like pose this to you guys, where it's like, think about that. Think about everyone else in whatever company you're in, whatever situation you're in, is earning so much more money than you. And you can even be working harder than them. You could be working less harder, but it's not fair. I'd rather make half of what I earn by myself, doing what I love, waking up, not having to clock in, than I would to make X amount doing what I'm doing now. And it's really just, my shitty job is inspiring me to leave and work on my own. Full stop. And if your job isn't doing that for you, I hope I can, knock some sense into you. And I'm not saying leave your job, but I'm just saying let it inspire you to work for yourself to a point where you can leave that job, because you mean nothing to them. Your pay is probably half their pay. They're probably doing half the work. Yeah, just think about it. I really hope this inspired you guys. So thankful for the community that I've built on here. I love every single one of you. I'm going to drop my clothing Instagram in the bio again. I'm really going to get stuff moving on that. In fact, I'm working on something that's called a legacy code. For the first 250 people that follow, I'm going to add all those people to my close friends. And I'm going to always post stories with said codes. That's going to give you a certain discount. And it's going to be a reasonable discount because, the people that follow first and the people that are there supporting me first, like, you guys mean everything. Like, you're the founders. You're the legacy community. And I owe it to you guys to give back to you guys in a way that I wouldn't to someone that follows a year later or something like that. So yeah, make sure you're one of the first 250 people to follow so you do become one of the founders, one of the legacy members. But yeah, don't let these companies own you guys. It's been Once Faded. Peace.